Every so often, the Sports Hangover touches on mature topics. Discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Sports Hangover. I'm Jeremy, that's Mike, and NBA free agency is on fire right now. And today we are talking about Dwight Howard, Michael. Dwight is meeting with a lot of teams. He met with the Rockets. He's meeting with the Mavericks. The Lakers are still in play. Some people say the Wizards or the Warriors and the Hawks are in the mix.
The Wizards or the Warriors?
The Wizards are not. The Warriors are. The Wizards are not.
Okay.
Michael Benatar.
Yes.
Where do you think, one word answer, where will Dwight Howard play next year?
LA.
That's one word. I like that. I respect that. I have a lot of reasons why he's not going to play in LA.
Can I defend myself before you go into your...
You can defend yourself after I drop one stat.
All right, drop one stat for me.
75% of Lakers fans do not want Dwight Howard on the team next year.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So living in LA, obviously I get bombarded with LA news, not only from local sources, but from ESPN also. And it seems like Kobe Bryant has been out there wooing Dwight Howard a little bit, maybe taking him out to dinner, talking to him, and trying to convince him to stay. LA needs him as a centerpiece. If LA doesn't get them, they're going to be stuck like Boston and have nobody after Boston trades Rondo away. They're not going to have anybody. So
a year, they can rebuild and
they
then
could
maybe
rebuild.
get LeBron in 2014.
Maybe, but I'm saying for right now, Kobe does not want that to happen. And if you're saying Kobe is like, he is the team right now, he does not want to lose that piece. So I'm saying Dwight will stay here in LA. And I know there's been a lot of talks all over the league that he's going many places. He's really checking out his options.
I want to talk about the Rockets. I want to talk about the Mavericks, but I want to go back to that Kobe point you just made. I don't think Kobe really wants him. Did you see him on SportsCenter on Sunday night?
No.
He gave this interview, and he was very standoffish about Dwight. He said he doesn't want to have to convince Dwight to stay.
Well,
he wants Dwight to stay on his own, to want to stay.
Yes.
He doesn't want to have to convince him.
I understand that, though, but it's like if you were a girl, Jeremy, and I was trying to convince you to date me, I would want you to want to date me and not want me to, like, drug you and throw you in my bed and, like, force you to do that.
That's illegal.
Yeah, so that's Kobe's saying that's not what he wants to happen. He wants Dwight to willingly come over.
But I don't think Dwight willingly wants to, and the Laker fans don't willingly want him to. A poll said 75% don't want him. I say 5% chance he ends up on the Lakers next year, Mike. 5%.
I would go a little higher. I say 25% because if there's 4 other teams or 3 other teams, I think LA it's definitely a contender right now.
I want to drop some knowledge on you here.
Please.
Steve Nash tweeted today he's flying from New York City to LA. He said, "Dwight Howard, we're coming for you. We're going to love the statue we build for you outside Staples in 20 years."
Wow. So people are
Steve Nash.
See, I'm telling you, they want him to stay. They need him to stay if they want to contend at all for the championship next year.
That's true. I also got an email from NBA insider Jordan Schultz from the Huffington Post, Michael. He says, great source confirms Dwight Howard is likely to sign with the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay, so I heard that one too.
This is interesting because it's Mark Cuban. And, Mark Cuban, one of the most successful owners in all of sports, he has all the money, but he's also a good salesman. I think he can do the best sales job. If he can sell that show Shark Tank on ABC, which is just awful, if he can sell that to the people, I think he can sell Dwight Howard on playing in Dallas.
So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Dallas doesn't really have a team to build around either. Like, he would be going there and being the only player. Dirk's kind of old, and really, who else do you have?
Dirk is still making a difference. He's still got 2 or 3 years left in him. Then you build around Dwight at that point.
Yes. So I don't think this is a perfect situation for Dwight. I think the Rockets might be a better chance. A lot of young guys over there. I don't really know if there's really a big fan base for the Rockets, but they seem to have a lot of cash on hand and want Dwight. So this could be, I think the Rockets might be more likely than Dallas because Dallas still rebuilding. Dwight wants to win a ring.
You hit the nail on the head with the Rockets. I think that's the best landing spot for him. If he signs with the Rockets, I do think he wins a championship in Houston. I really believe that.
No, yeah, definitely.
I think it's a good core. James Harden is a top 5 NBA scorer. You have Jeremy Lin, who I know you're all about. We've talked about that many times.
Linsanity.
They have Chandler Parsons, a kid from Florida who shoots a lot of good three-pointers. Mm-hmm. It's a good nucleus. Think about this. Think about all the money that Yao Ming made playing in Houston in the Asian market. Now Jeremy Lin is there. Asia is a fan of Houston, if that makes any sense, which I know it may not at first.
Really? So because of Jeremy Lin?
Because of Jeremy Lin. So that means all that money over there, the biggest country in the world, the biggest basketball-loving country in the world, will infiltrate their dollars into the Rockets, into Dwight Howard. And a while ago I said Dwight would end up in China. I misspoke. He's going to end up in Houston, and the Chinese
Are
love
fund
Houston and the Rockets. They're going to fund it. So I was kind of right.
Okay.
I just mix up my words a little bit. That's my official prediction. I say he goes to Houston. And even further than that, I think he does win a championship with the Rockets.
Now, can I throw, what if is any chance at all that he could go to Boston? Because Boston needs somebody there.
Oh.
Do you think that could happen at all? Do you think another LA team makes a trade to Boston?
It's not being discussed at all. I truthfully don't know the salary cap numbers. You would think they have a lot of money to spend right now because all they have is Rondo on their whole team.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything about that.
So we're in agreement. Rockets sound the best, but I'm pushing more for him staying here in LA.
Are you being a homer when you want him to stay in LA?
It will make going to. I mean, obviously, if he leaves, I can afford to go to a Lakers game. If he stays, I won't be able to go to a game. So either way, it's kind of benefit. I mean, you want the team to be good, so I can always go to the Clippers.
One thing is for certain.
Yes.
Wherever he goes, it's going to be very painful. This decision-making process is going to numb us all. We are all going to be so sick of this story in the coming days and weeks.
Do you think he's going to do it kind of like how LeBron and Wade and Bosh did it? Like go on stage and like turn around like I'm with the Heat?
No. I think Chris Broussard will be wrong at one point. I think Adonde will be wrong. I think they're all going to be wrong. I think he's going to go back and forth because he did this to us here in Orlando. He's going to do the same thing to you in LA.
So
you can't trust this man.
Get on top of all those ESPN analysts. Tell him where he's going to go, Jeremy. Let him know ahead of time. Just like you did with Aaron Hernandez. Where is he going? Where is he going to end up? This is a week ahead of time. You predict the future, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Basically, that's what I do. And I'm going Houston right now, except we're like months and months away from Dwight actually deciding. You know, you can stay with us on Twitter.
He said
Mike,
July 10th he will have a decision.
Mike, you can't believe anything that he says. You can't believe a word. He told us he was going to stay in Orlando forever and all this stuff. You can't believe him. You never can. We're on Twitter at TSH Podcast. We are constantly updating that feed. All the latest on Aaron Hernandez and especially Dwight Howard. The NBA madness. We're on YouTube here. It's youtube.com/The Sports Hangover.
Subscribe to our channel.
Us, please. We've been doing really well the last few months and weeks. We're really growing the show, and we really appreciate all of your help.
And the best time of year is coming up soon. The NFL season is about to start.
That's right. Mike is a Vegas insider. I have fantasy advice. You want to stay with us throughout football season. That's Mike. I'm Jeremy, and you just watched The Sports Hangover.